Hello, my name is Kiaja Davis, and I did my presentation on the impact of technology on children. Did you know that a study conducted in 2021 revealed that 62% of children in America watch television daily, while 30% of them search the internet? Children today are dedicated users of technology. Working with children at an aftercare has shown me how technology is ushering in the dawn of new thinkers and new problem solvers. It is creating an environment of creativity and fostering a new way of life. This speech will discuss the origins of technology, how technology is helpful, and the pros and cons of technology usage on children today. Now we'll discuss the origins of technology. According to Merriam-Webster.com, technology is defined as the practical application of knowledge, especially in a particular area. Technology can be practical or for amusement. Practical technology is the technology we use for actual use. Without practical technology, we wouldn't be able to wash clothes, use refrigerators to keep our food, drive cars, and so much more. It would be hard to list the ways we use technology in our daily lives. Next, we have leisure technology. It involves the things we use to relax, communicate, and enjoy ourselves. We find amusement in our cell phones, laptops, tablets, TVs, and more. These are examples of leisure technology that we use daily. Technology dates back millions of years ago. The Stone Age dates back to 3.3 million ago. The Stone Age dates back to 3.3 million years ago. In the Stone Age, humans first developed technology by using stone tools. Rocks were used to create earlier hammers and knives. These inventions would be considered practical technology. The tools helped them hunt their food, cut down trees, and do things they needed to survive. Technology has evolved from rock tools and no screens to metal and sharper tools and 85-inch televisions. If we truly look back on what technology has come, we will be amazed. The next point I would like to address is how technology is helpful. When COVID-19 hit, it took a toll on how much technology was used. COVID made us enter a whole new world of technology. Technology has become an essential part of Americans' daily lives, affecting our communications, mail, relationships, and the management of our bills and finances. The rise of COVID abruptly forced schools and work to use technology as their school and work. To keep control of the pandemic, distancing and quarantine measures were taken. Various everyday activities like shopping, meeting with friends, and going out to places like the movies or a nice restaurant had to be stopped. Everything was moved online. School and work were being hosted through video conference call apps. People were having groceries delivered rather than going to the stores. Technology evolved even more during the pandemic to keep people afloat. According to the International Journal of Information Management, in 2020, internet service has seen a rise in the usage from 40% to 100%. Video conference services had increased use by 10 times the number of users before. During the COVID-19 pandemic, we used technology a lot to keep up with our ways of living. During the COVID-19 pandemic, we used technology a lot to keep up with our ways of living. Technology achievements were at a high during the COVID-19 era. Sage Open Medicine highlights how the government and health organizations have introduced new policies intended to try to curb the spread of the coronavirus. Sage Open Medicine says that changes include increasing online shopping. Sage Open Medicine says that changes include online shopping. Sage Open Medicine says that changes include increased online shopping as well as robotic delivery systems, the introduction of digital as well as contactless payment systems, remote working, the role of technology in distance learning, telehealth, 3D printing, and online entertainment. The pandemic led the government to introduce new methods of technology to make sure everyday things were ongoing. Sage Open Medicine also says that online shopping was enhanced through robust logistics systems. Sage Open Medicine also says that online shopping was enhanced through robust logistics systems where robots were being used as means to deliver food and other commodities because in-person delivery wasn't virus-proof. We adopted contactless delivery systems for our purchased items to be dropped in specific locations rather than in our hands. Contactless payments were adopted because COVID was a contagious disease. In addition to technology, several countries implemented the contactless payment option that is still used today. Telehealth calls were on the rise. This technological advantage was important because instead of going out to doctors, people could do it at home just in case they did have COVID. It reduced the potential spread. Online entertainment also blew up during the pandemic. The final part of my speech will address the pros and cons of why technology is useful to children. The technological disadvantages have been proven. When considering the things technology has to offer, one main thing comes to mind: social media. Social media includes things like Instagram, Snapchat, Facebook, and TikTok. These apps are known for showing things that are out of pocket. Nowadays, we can be scrolling through and bam, someone is getting fought or explicit language is presented. Another disadvantage I would like to point out is the family and social disconnect. According to the Child and Adolescent Social Work Journal, students to parents who were more efficacious in helping children to avoid negative outcomes were less likely to have negative outcomes. This means that these parents were talking to their children and not giving them iPads and letting them sit in front of televisions for long hours. They communicated with them, they played with them, and more. The Child and Adolescent Social Work Journal also made the argument that students' level of dependence on mobile devices was the strongest positive risk factor for experiencing negative outcomes. A suggestion that was made by them to decrease students' dependence on technology is to find personal satisfaction away from it, like going to the park to keep them active, talking to them, taking them sightseeing, signing them up for sports team, and if they do have screen time, it should be monitored more. This is not suggesting that mobile devices should be put down for leisure usage entirely. It just suggests that we should take more of a look into what children find as leisure to themselves. Technological advantages continue to persist along with the disadvantages. Technology helps create independent learners. When young children grasp the concept of their mobile devices, we tend to let them run free. This starts them being an independent learner because they are curious. They are able to go on their own to search for things that interest them. According to psychological and emotional effects of digital technology, on children in COVID-19 pandemic, video games are proven to reduce depression and anxiety. It increases creativity skills and cognition in children. Video games are also documented to stimulate or improve cognitive functions as concluded by recent research. In conclusion, without technology, we would be in a real dilemma. We also have to realize not everything technology has to offer is always good. Technology dates back many years. It's helpful, but its disadvantages are widely ranged when children are presented with it. Albert Einstein once said, "I fear the day when technology overlaps with our humanity, the world will only have a generation of idiots." In ways, this is true because we have people who like to broadcast all the bad they do within the world for the public to see. I believe with a little guidance, we can have our children using technology for its benefits and not for its stupidity. Thank you.